Looks like the orange team.
And here we are at the top of the fourth. Up now is Harvey for the black team, Willie Harvey. 1-1 the score. Harvey ready from the left-hand box. The pitch by Norton. It's going to be rolled down the right field line, and it's going to go just a little bit foul. So 2-2 the count.
Orange team got the shift on for the left-handed batter.
Harvey up, and he's going to hit it down to second base. Second base there for the orange team is Diego Suazo. Diego Suazo throws it over to first to May. So 1 out here at the top of the fourth inning.
Seems like the orange team, Matt, had the strategy going. They shifted the left side of the field to the right and had an easy out at first base for the left-handed batter.
Up now with 1 out and nobody on. Leo Donlinger. Pitch by Norton. Just a little bit inside.
So unlike baseball, if the batter gets hit by the ball, he doesn't advance to first base. So that's one of the different rules of wheelchair softball.
And this hit by Donlinger is going to go to the shortstop. Green's going to be there to throw him out. 2 outs.
Jimmy Green, another fine play out short.
And now we are back to the top of the order. Here comes Jesus Rangel. Pitch by Norton. Rangel is going to hit it to right field. Right fielder there is going to try to throw him out at first. It's going to be a close play. And he gets some nice play there by the right fielder. Good hustle there. So at the end of the top of the fourth, still 1-1. Good championship game going on so far, Sebastian.
Very nice game, very nice game. Once they settled down after that first inning of 1 run each, they really settled down, really good fielding, good batting, but really good hustle out in the outfield now.
And while we're waiting for the orange team to come on the bottom side of the fourth inning, tell us a little bit about the rules of the sport. Every athlete is given a division based on their abilities. And so why don't you talk about how many points could be on the field at one point and all that kind of stuff.
I believe it's 11.5 points on the field at one time, according to your disability. If you're an amputee, you're a certain level. If you're a spinal cord injury or quadriplegic, you're a certain level. So you can't have any more than the allotted level that's allowed on the team. So to make it even and not an unfair advantage for one team or another.
That's going to be a strike 3. Good pitch there by Albert.
It looked like he went outside too far and went out for a ball. He should have let it go by. Meant he had at first base on that on the 4 balls.
And now we are back at the top of the lineup as Jimmy May comes in and hits it down to the third base line. That's going to be rolling out. That's going to be a fair ball. Jimmy May is going to round around first and stay there. So 1 out single for Jimmy May.
Nice hit by Jimmy May right down the line at third base line.
He found the open spot and he hit it down there. Now it's 1 out. And up to bat now is Kevin Crow. Kevin Crow had a single in his first at bat.
Kevin's a rookie at this game, but he seems to be picking it up pretty fast. He's a double amputee, and he's a different disability. Put a lot of power behind that ball. But he's a little light end in the front end because he has no legs, obviously. And that gives him a bit of a disadvantage when he tries to swing the bat.
1-2 pitch, just a bit outside, so 2-2 to Kevin Crow with a runner on first. Jimmy May on first. The pitch is just inside, a little low and inside, so full count to Kevin Crow. here at the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-1 the score. And that hit's going to be a hit to shortstop. Guess who's there is Whitcamp. Whitcamp sits at the second. Second back to Whitcamp, and that's a double play.
Very nice play by that black team. Wickham is all over the place today. The second baseman gave it back to Wickham. Wickham, a quick throw to first base, a double play. Nice job by the black team.
That was good communication there by the black team to get the double play. And so here we are at the end of the 4th inning, going into the top of the 5th. Score still tied 1-1 here in the championship game for softball, sponsored by the DeGasperis Family Foundation.
Now batting in the black, Joe Whitman. Charles Allen. Sorry, Joe.
Charles Allen is also a national wheelchair basketball player who just won a national championship this year for his team in Texas.
The hit by Allen is going to be knocked into about the shortstop. It's going to go all the way to the fence. Allen's going to round around first. No one at the ball yet. Allen has a lot of speed. Going to run to third. It's going to be a close play at third, but he's barely going to get there. Leadoff triple there by Allen. Charles Allen showed his speed rounding around those bases.
Absolutely, Matt. Charles using his basketball skills on a softball field today with that speed. A nice, easy hit over the left field's head and made it all the way to third base.
And just the person you want up batting behind him is Whitcamp. Whitcamp nails it all the way to the fence. And that's going to be a ground rule double. It went over the fence, but nonetheless, he's going to go to second base, score Allen.
Joey seems to be doing it all today, fielding and hitting.
That's Joey Whitcamp.
Steve O'Brien batting.
So
Alvarez on deck.
So let's see if George can hold his composure here.
gave up an early run. 2-1 now the score here at the top of the 5th. Whitcamp stationary on second. Norton trying to get his orange team out of this hole. Tries to pick off Whitcamp at second. Trying his hardest to get there. He's got a very pretty sly pickoff move there at the pitching mound, doesn't he?
Absolutely, absolutely. George, like we said before, he's a Casey veteran, but Joey knows George all his tricks. He's been playing against him a long time.
The pitch is going to be hit the inside corner, 2-2 the count. And that ball's going to be hit by O'Brien to shortstop. Green's going to throw him out at first. Whitcamp's going to run around from first to second, going to be caught in a pickle. And the catcher decides not to throw it. Smart move probably, because Whitcamp's got some speed. If you have a misplay in the pickle, that's going to be a sure run for the black team.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was a smart play by the catcher and George telling him not to throw the third base. Let's keep him out there. Let's get the last out and bring it back, and let's get that run back.
Followed by Frederick Ambulin.
So Alvarez up, runner on third. It's going to be a little inside. And he swings, going for the fence on that one. Unfortunately, couldn't connect.
George seems to got his focus back after that a little rally in the beginning of the inning.
2-2 count. It's going to be foul. That's going to be a strikeout against Alvarez. A very timely strikeout, because now you got 2 outs. You got a runner on third. Good pitching there by Norton to get a good out for his orange team.
Absolutely. George seems to be focusing once again, and he has putting the pressure back on the black team.
Albin up now. He's the pitcher for the black team. Grounded out to shortstop his first at bat. 2 outs, runner on third for Albin. The 1-1 pitch. It's going to be just a little outside. 2-1 the count. 2-1 to Albin. It's going to be right down the middle. 2-2.
Nice pitch by George.
2 outs. Runner on third.
The 2-2 just a bit inside. Full count to Albin.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
And the 3-2 full count is going to hit it to shortstop. There's Green at shortstop, though. He's going to get the easy out at first. So if you're the orange team, you got to be pretty pretty psyched to allow only 1 run in that top of the inning.
Absolutely, absolutely. Man on third base, no outs, and they couldn't bring Joey home. Good play, but once again by Jimmy Green on shortstop for the Orange team. George settled down and got the 3 outs, and now they're only down by 1 run rather than 2.
And Sebastian, while we have some time, why don't you tell us about a little bit what you're doing outside of the games? You know, you're doing a documentary. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, back where I live in Santa Cruz, California, me and a couple other veterans got together. We decided to make a documentary on post-traumatic stress, doing a comparison study of veterans from every war since World War II up until the present day. And we seem to be having a lot of success interviewing a lot of different veterans about their experience during combat.
And is there a website that you know, the viewers can you know, get on there and kind of get some more information and look at things?
Yes, there is, and I'll give you that in a second after this picture is up.
Jimmy Green up now for the Orange team. 3 balls, 1 strike to Jimmy. And he's going to hold it, move it to a full count for Jimmy Green. He is ready to protect the plate. He swings and misses. That's a strikeout for Jimmy Green. Good pitch there by Albert.
Jimmy seems a little upset at that strikeout there.
Now batting up, 1 out, nobody on is George Norton. George Norton hits it over the shortstop. He's going to race to first, get there. Not in time. Great play there by the left fielder, Charles Allen. Good fielding, good throw to get Norton.
Absolutely. Charles once again using his basketball skills with the good hands, throwing a long throw from left field right to first base and just tagging out George just in time.
Diego Suazo up now with 2 outs, nobody on. And he's going to line it to left field. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Suazo's going to be safe at first. It's going to round first base and come back. Good 2-out single there by Diego Suazo.
Good power by Diego, right between the center fielder and the left fielder. George, I bet's a little bit upset now that he got tagged out on first base on a close play.
Charles Johnson up now for the Orange team. He reached on a single in his first at bat and scored the Orange's only run. That ball's going to be hit to shortstop, fielded clean by the shortstop, and he's going to throw it to second for the 3rd out of the inning. And so that brings the conclusion to the bottom of the 5th. We're going to head into the top of the 6th with a black team holding on to a 2-1 lead.